to my channel. So today's video is a requested video, a comparison between these two beautiful bags, you guys. So this is my Chanel double flat jumbo and this is my YSL envelope bag in a size large. So I was asked to do this comparison many times. I mentioned before that are quite comparable in my opinion, and it was also opinion of my husband. So yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, so let's take a look at the size first, you guys. I'm just gonna put them side by side, just like so, and you can tell that these, the size wise, they are pretty much the same. So here is the front view. I'm gonna show you the, obviously the Chanel is a little bit, wider. The YSL is a little bit more narrow. And let me show you in the back. It's not easy to maneuver, but here is in the back. So they both have a pocket, as you can notice, but I'm just gonna show you details in just a second. Here's the YSL, here is the Chanel, and my Chanel is a little bit heavy right now because I have stuff in because I was using it today. But yeah, basically even like the strap drop is similar. It's a Chanel is hanging a little bit lower, as you can see. So Chanel strap drops is a little bit longer, but both handbags I am able to wear crossbody. Obviously you have to take drop one chain and just hold as a longer one, and I can both of them I can wear crossbody easily. So yeah, so this would be like kind of visually overview. So as you can see, like the size wise, envelope, envelope large size of envelope handbag is basically the same as the Chanel jumbo. So let's talk about very quickly about some details. So obviously the main difference is the price, correct? I mean the YSL envelope bag retails these days for $2,590 plus tax, and Chanel is whopping $7,100 for the jumbo size. So you can see the price difference is major. Then obviously this is YSL, this is Chanel. You're paying for the brand, let's just be honest. I personally don't think that YSL handbag is any less of a quality than the Chanel. Just completely honest with you. I feel like the leather is exactly the same in my opinion. This is both a caviar leather, so my YSL as well as my Chanel has exactly the same leather, and I would even say that the YSL is a little bit more structure, I would say, than the Chanel, but it might be just the fact that the maybe leather thickness is slightly different. Okay, so quick little overview. The front of the bag, both of the bags obviously have a snap closure and opening. Both have a chains. The YSL has a little leather obviously at the end. In the back, I was just about to drop it. In the bag there is a big pocket. In YSL handbag I do use this pocket. I will just often put my cell phone in here because as you see the pocket is very deep. On Chanel handbag the pocket is also pretty large. I would easily put my cell phone in here, but honestly you guys, I never do. I just don't feel like I want to stretch this pocket if I put cell phone. I think it's after a while it will probably stretch. I just keep my cell phone inside the bag, to be honest with you. So yeah, I don't really treat this as a usable feature of this bag. So YSL handbag comes with, I would say, a little bit different characteristics or maybe finishes. This one I think is called the try something. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but it has just three different like patterns. So it does have a chevron that goes on the side, then goes straight down all those stripes, and then it has the quilting. You can also get the handbag that is entire, I think, quilting or entire chevron as well. So the one that I particularly liked is just you know, that has a little bit of a difference. So you have a quilting, you have a chevron. So this is kind of that it was appealing to me, that really what I wanted. But it's quite structure backed, as I mentioned, same as Chanel. You know, Chanel is quite structured as well. And it's narrower obviously than Chanel, so I feel like you can maybe put a little bit less in this handbag than in the Chanel. I feel like it can put a little bit more stuff, but honestly, you guys, I don't really carry tons of stuff. I carry my cell phone, you know, some lipsticks, maybe a little cosmetic pouch, and you know, my either card case or wallet, and both bags fit just the right amount of stuff. So I really don't need a lot with me. The main difference is obviously the inside. When you open, you know, the YSL, this is only single flap, and there is also a compartment in here for, I don't know, you can hide something. It's like a zip compartment right in here, and you just have one big space, and it is stretchable, as you can see, but the handbag inside, it's kind of, you'll be able to see it this way. Do you see how the sides are kind of folding down like this? So obviously, you know, I can try to push this side out, but I don't think it's meant to be like this. That's why I say this is more, you know, narrow, or you can probably fit a little bit less stuff. But you gotta trust me, your basics, necessities, it will fit in there. It's just no problem. So so yeah, so it's a very simple, you know, design. In the middle there's no extra pocket, just that one zip pocket, and obviously you had the snap closure. So Chanel is quite similar, you know, it's a turn lock, but it's like a snap. It's the same thing to me. So obviously you have this, but the main difference, again, you have a double flap. There are older Chanel models of this handbag that comes in a single flap, which I think are just beautiful and just brilliant. I don't know why in a world would they stop making, you know, single flap. So this one obviously is double flap, is because of this is a lot heavier also than, you know, YSL, and, you know, has a burgundy lining. It's beautiful. This is where I usually keep my cell phone, so it would go in the first pocket right here. And then if you look at the inside, there are two bigger compartments, which honestly, you guys, I never use. And there's also one lipstick compartment, which I never use. I just simply put my stuff right here in the middle of the bag, and I put my cell phone in this first pocket. I just never bother with those little pockets. So for me, honestly, it just doesn't matter if they are there. There is also a little snap closure obviously in here, but honestly, I never use it, and I don't know the person who will. All I do, I just close it in here and I'm good to go. Yeah, I don't think anybody bothers with closing that inner flap. So the other important things that I wanted to mention is the weight. Chanel is heavier than the YSL. They're both made of leather, so I'm not saying that YSL is completely super light. It still has some weight to it, but it's not as heavy as Chanel, and especially when you put your stuff in it, Chanel can get a little bit heavy, and I still feel like if I put my stuff into YSL, I still feel like it's quite manageable, if that makes sense. Yeah, so as you guys can see, both bags are quite comparable, you know, size-wise and feature-wise. I think they're both beautiful. The question is, you know, I know Chanel is a status, you know, it's iconic, it's timeless, you know, Chanel is Chanel, but, you know, YSL to me is a little bit more kind of new-ish, you know, kind of bag, and kind of, I would say, younger generation. I don't know if this is going to be a classic from YSL. I think it should, because it's very classy bag in my opinion. I think that both bags are just beautiful, and honestly guys, I cannot see myself buying another one of those for $7,100. You know, YSL is way more affordable. It's still expensive. I mean, $20, almost $600 plus tax. It's still quite pricey, but you know, you can get two of those you know, and still you're gonna have some money left, you know, instead of buying this. So it's really, at the end of the day, it's your own you know, it's your own decision. Buy the iconic Chanel, or do you want to save a lot of money and still have, you know, kind of nice vibe, and I don't know, just go with the YSL. See, I don't really use Chanel bag as my, I would say, everyday handbag. I usually carry it for, you know, special occasion, whenever I go out, or, you know, I just take it in and out, then I put it back in the dust bag. I don't really carry this as my everyday work bag. Maybe if I had, you know, some kind of, I don't know, fancy job that I'll have to meet clients and all this thing, maybe I would use it a little bit more. So you have to really look, you know, what kind of lifestyle are you having. I think this is very important. To me, YSL is the handbag that I can actually use it more on the daily basis. This is something that appeals to me more as my everyday bag, and that's how I carry this. And I don't feel that I'm like overdressed, you know what I mean? And yeah, I feel like this one is more maybe appealing towards the younger generation, although there's so many young people who carry Chanel bag as well. So it's really, at the end of the day, it's completely up to you what you can afford and what is your heart telling you. I am super happy that I actually have both bags, even though my husband said that they are so similar, you don't need both of them. But yeah, I always wanted to have this bag, and I always wanted to have the Chanel Jumbo. So yeah, I have both. You know, if I would have tons of money, I would probably want to buy this in like a beige kind of a color, or Chanel in a beige color, but I would like to have possibly single flap. I cannot spend $7,000 plus for, you know, another double flap. I don't know. And if you go on the pre-owned market, I feel like the Chanel still, like pre-owned in a very good condition, can be super expensive. But this one on the pre-owned market, you can actually purchase for $500, $600, $700 less. So you can actually do pretty good deal on this. You know, if you get something in excellent condition, you can still have, you know, plenty of use. You can have, I mean, yeah, you cannot go wrong. You can save a lot of money. But Chanel double flaps pre-owned bags are still costing, in my opinion, tons of money. You know, if it's $7,100 these days, I've seen recently a Chanel beige, you know, handbag that I was looking at, it was $6,900, you know, so $200 less. Is it worth it? Not really, you know. So yeah, so you really have to ask yourself at the end of the day, what suits you better, what kind of lifestyle you're having, what kind of job you're having, and where would you possibly carry this bag. Alright guys, so this is it. I hope this video was helpful and answer a lot of questions, you know, regarding those two bags. I do have you know, reviews of those bags, like more details on one at a time, if you want to go back and check out on my channel. I did, you know, I did some thorough reviews of those handbags and what fits inside, and yeah, but both are pretty comparable. And like I said, for me, for the things that I carry, a wallet, cell phone, I don't know, Kleenex, what else, little cosmetic bag, both of those bags just fit in perfectly. Yeah, both of them are great in my opinion. So at the end of the day, it's your choice, whichever appeals better to you. Just go with what your heart is telling you. That's how I try to buy my clothes, try my bags, or anything. If I don't feel it, I cannot buy it, because I know I'm not gonna use it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Yeah, let me know which bag do you like better. Which one appeals to you a little bit more? Let me know. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!